Aloha. Hope you're well. Hope the family's doing amazing. Another great training for you. 4-step system to rebuild your body physique in the next 6 months. A simple, repeatable framework for lasting, sustainable transformation. If you do not know who I am, my name is Chester Krupa. We've helped over 1,300 Filipino Americans, Asian Americans build muscle, burn fats sustainably while juggling a crazy work schedule. If you want to check out our clients here, it's on Momentum Academy _ on Instagram. And then if you want to check out my main Instagram where I post majority of my clientele, it is at Chester Krupo, ChesterCarupo. Now let's get right into this training. Sustainability is the key factor here. Let's run this. All right, so let's talk about the real problem first, awareness as a whole. Most people believe the problem is motivation. They think they need more discipline, more willpower, or the perfect program that but just perfect program in general that fits their body type, etc. But the truth is much more simpler. The reason why most people stay stuck is because they do not have a clear system. What does system stand for? It's not on this document here, but it stands for save yourself some time, energy, and money. That's an acronym. They jump from workouts to diets, from bursts of motivation to long periods of inconsistency. They go from yo-yoing up and down over and over again, finding themselves in the same body over and over again, or just gaining the same 15, 20 pounds over and over again. Awareness is numero one. 4 pillars. These 4 pillars are going to be huge. Acronym for this, CNSS: consistency, nutrition awareness, strength training, and sustainable habits. We'll break down each one as I walk through this entire video. Number 1 is consistency. Everyone hears this everywhere. Foundation is everything. Progress does not come from short bursts of effort. It comes from repeated actions done consistently over time. We are a rolling average of our habits. What we do majority of the time of the year determines how we look year round. Think of your body like a long-term investment plan. Small actions done every day compound into significant results over time. You do not need to be perfect. You simply need to be consistent. 70% compliant 100% of the time versus 100% compliant 20% of the year. When your routine becomes predictable, discipline becomes easier because fewer decisions need to be made. Simple stuff like I have my clients do is eat the same meals frequently throughout the week, whether it's two variations of the same meals throughout the week, so they don't have to think. They already have things structured. Same workout schedules, the same routine, so it's easier to stay consistent with it. Consistency is huge. Recap. Consistency creates momentum, sustainable momentum. Small actions repeated daily produce large results over time. Last but not least, a structured routine removes decision fatigue and make discipline a lot easier. We want to make healthy convenient for us. Nutrition awareness, which is number 2. Nutrition plays an even larger role in body composition than exercise. You probably heard abs are built in the kitchen. 70% of the process is your diet. 30% of the process is your workouts. Nutritional awareness does not mean extreme dieting. It means understanding what you eat and how it affects your body. How does certain foods react well with your body? What do certain foods do well? Fast carbs, high GI carbs, low GI carbs. How does it react well for your body? When you pay attention to calories, proteins, portions, meal structure, the types of foods and quality of foods that you're eating, you gain control over your results. The goal is not perfection. The goal is understanding. Nutrition plays a lot. I would say a big part of what we do for clients is calorie tracking, understanding our calorie awareness and having consistency within that. And then we hit phase 2 where we tap into macronutrient structure, which is protein, fats, and carbs. Once we get consistent with that, we start to drop fat. And then once we get into different cycles like carb cycling, that's when we start getting those abs to show. Nutrition awareness is everything. Recap of nutrition. Nutrition awareness gives you control over your progress. You cannot manage what you do not measure. What gets measured gets improved. Clarity around food choices accelerates results and removes confusion. Clarity within your diet, workouts, routine, Everything is huge. Your even vision of clarity is huge. Number 3 is strength training. Strength training sends a powerful signal to your body to maintain or build muscle. Regardless if you are cutting calories or if you're gaining calories, you're in a calorie surplus, you still need to train heavy and focus on strength training. In other words, going to the gym, focus on 3 to 5 reps, going heavy with quality form. What this does is signals to our body to keep and maintain as much muscle as possible. Because when we cut weight, when we cut calories, we are going to lose muscle. It is what it is. But we can keep as much muscle so that when we actually cut down, we actually see that muscle we will actually, and we actually are working towards. So we don't build that skinny fat build where we lose weight and then see nothing, no definition. Cardio alone will not reshape the body. Strength training helps preserve muscle by reducing body fat. Compound exercises involving multiple muscle groups produce the greatest results. For example, squats, deadlifts. What else? What are other compounds? Rows are good quality ones. Strength training transforms your body and your mentality. Strength training recap. Strength training shapes the body. Muscle development supports long-term fat loss. A structured program creates measurable improvements in strength and physique. Ideally, 4 strength training workouts per week, along with isolation and hypertrophy training, which is hypertrophy means muscle building. So beginning would look like strength training, compound movements, and then the other 60% of the workout would consist of hypertrophy, slow and controlled movements. Number 4 is sustainable habits. True transformation happens when your lifestyle supports your goals. Walking regularly, getting a Garmin, getting a Apple Watch, making sure you're getting your steps in, staying hydrated, preparing meals. If we do not prepare, we are preparing to fail. Getting sleep and maintaining a training schedule. These reinforce progress over time. Instead of relying on bursts of motivation, or your daily behaviors naturally move you toward better health. Make your lifestyle aligned with your goal. Your goal will require specific strategies. Make your lifestyle cater to those strategies, or you would say non-negotiables. Sustainability means creating a system that works with your life, not away from your life. Fitness is supposed to enrich your life. Create these strategies and align it with your lifestyle now, so it becomes convenient for you. Recap. Habits determine whether your results last. Sustainability transforms short-term progress into long-term success. Build a lifestyle that supports health and strength over time. I will coach a lot of Asian Americans. We love Filipino food. We love Asian food. How do we still stay consistent while still having parties every weekend or so? Structure. We follow what's called 80-20 rules, which is 80% structured and clean to your diet and 20% the foods that you love, enjoy, and that you're used to with your family. But of course, that does not mean it's unstructured. It's still structured. My clients on the team now have a meal analysis where they can track Filipino foods while still making sure what their macros look like, what their calories look like, and still stay on track. Data is everything. Last slide. The complete system. Number 1 is consistency. Builds the foundation. Number 2 is nutrition awareness. It provides control. Number 3 is strength training. It shapes the body. Hypertrophy training, strength training, it shapes the body. It sculpts the body. Number 4, sustainable habits ensures lasting results, and you're actually using a strategy you can sustain for the rest of your life. Over the next 6 months, the system can help you rebuild your body, improve your health, and create a lifestyle that supports long-term success. Hope this gave you a different perspective on fitness as a whole, or even just reminded you the thing that you already know so you can actually execute on them. If you want to work closely with our team, go ahead and DM us on Instagram, YouTube, so I know you came from here. Again, if you want to look at our clientele, Instagram is Momentum Academy, MOMENTUMACADEMY _ on Instagram. Or my main Instagram, which I post majority of my clients on there, at Chester Carupo, CHESTERCARUPO. You can either DM us Rice or you can DM us YouTube, so I know exactly where you came from. This is huge to understand. 4 different steps, 4 different phases, and it does not mean in this order. It just means 4 things to focus on. Simplicity scales, complexity fails. Don't overthink your whole phase and process. Simplify it because it's much easier to stay consistent with simple than it is too complicated, right? Hope you guys got a ton of value from this. Other than that, I'm looking forward to the next training I launch out to this YouTube channel. If you're getting value, let me know on Instagram, on the comment section. Let's get it, y'all. Let's keep crushing it because we can. I'm hyped.